Hello, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be presenting a scooping work. Now what you might need for this, of course, are two bowls. It's nice if you have two of the same type of bowls. If you don't have to do that, but it does present a nice impression as the child's looking at the materials, and also just for the ease of transferring from one bowl to the other bowl. And then a spoon. I have a little Japanese soup spoon. You could use a different type of spoon. Just keep in mind it should be something that a child can really hold on to. Something that's too thin would be really difficult, and you really want to set your child up for success in being able to do a work. So in this bowl I have some dried beans, some mixed dried beans. You might want to do rice or all lima beans. Then that would definitely add some interest if you had some different types of beans, something colorful. And you can also color rice with food coloring if you wanted, but sometimes the color will come off if a child puts their hands into it. So I find that this nice mix of dried beans is nice, or lima beans is nice. You might want to stay away from fava beans and kidney beans with children, as the dried beans can be poisonous to children. So it would be a good idea to obviously pick some different types of things for them to scoop. So again, moving from left to right. And if you presented this to your child, you certainly would try to do it without saying anything, just showing them, so their focus and their attention can be on what needs to happen with the work, and they're not watching your mouth and focusing on what you're saying. They're focusing on what you're doing. But since we are distance learning, I'm sort of walking you through how to set it up and how to complete it. So our bowls are ready, our spoon is ready, it's in the middle in case you have a child grab with their left hand or grab with their right hand. They'll take the bowl, put their spoon in it, scoop, and when they're done with this, then you put the spoon right back down on the tray, and then you could get this item ready and put the bowl back on the left-hand side, full of the beans, and on the other side. Now don't be worried if your child picks the whole bowl up and just pours it into the other bowl. That's fine too. Toddlers can do this work, preschoolers, even kindergartners can do these scooping works, and your youngest ones may just do the pouring work. And that's okay. They're working on their visual acuity, being able to really gauge where the materials are and how they can get them in there. And if they spill some things, that's no big deal either. They can just pick them up, and while they're doing it, they're developing their pincher grasp by putting things back into their bowl. And again, moving from that left to right progression in how they're reading and how they will be writing. So it's good to set your works up like that. So this is our scooping work. Thank you for joining me.